All right, guys, welcome to the dugout. I'm Seb, joined here by Alex, Lucas, and Ollie. Today, we're going to be discussing the Man United versus Arsenal game and all the other Premier League games going on at the moment. How are we feeling, guys, about the league? What's happening right now?
First place
Yeah, City
Well, yeah,
dominate.
with a
Oh,
game in hand.
it's pretty
yeah.
sad. I had a
Yeah.
lot of hopes, coming into the season. I mean, to be fair, we're doing a lot better than I expected us to do, but we'll
Yeah.
first for a couple of weeks. I haven't seen that for
Losing to Sheffield isn't the way
yeah,
to go
the
to
way
go
we've
out.
done it is just awful. Like Sheffield, bottom of the table. Yeah, they've only scored 2 goals in 2 games. They're both versus Manchester United, so not
Wait,
really a
have they
good
versus,
start.
have they come they versus United this year once?
They're versus us
Twice.
twice.
And they lost
Yeah,
they lost 3-2 in the first one.
yeah,
Oh, wait, who scored the
3-2.
winner for United? Who
Ooh,
scored the winner? I forgot that
Bruno
game.
probably.
I
yeah,
Was it
think it
Bruno
was,
Cavani?
probably.
Was it? I can't remember.
It
I
could
don't
have
remember
been.
that.
It was 3-1. It
All I
was looking
remember is
okay, but it was shaky
yeah.
in the end.
Sheffield scored the first goal. That's what I remember.
Yeah, so what's popping this weekend?
Yeah. Anyway, we've got a pretty big
United.
game, Arsenal United. So I don't know
That's
how I
right
see
after
this one
City
going
Sheffield.
anymore.
Yeah, I'm praying Arsenal I'm praying Arsenal win. They better win.
Yeah,
Arsenal all
this
the
guy
way,
goes for City, but he
why was
fucking
bro. Because
United
United,
are
like the
competitors.
world is against United.
We've
Everyone,
lost De Bruyne, Liverpool have lost Van Dijk, United have everyone.
that's been the
but
one good
like,
thing to see. Everyone hating United at the moment. I
yeah,
mean, shows that we're doing something right, but obviously it's not going to be enough to win the title. I don't think.
We can't say that
There's
for everyone's teams here.
yeah. So Alex isn't having a too good time of it this season,
I mean,
Except they've
like,
got the second best defensive record in the league, which is a
yeah, well, I
mate.
mean,
nice stat.
we're the
Second.
second most informed team as well in the league for the
Oh,
past
here we
6
go. Here come out the stats. You were in a relegation fight a few weeks ago, mate. Just pipe
Yeah,
down.
this is the thing about this season. A few weeks ago, Spurs were up top, Chelsea were up top, like before Christmas and all
Chelsea?
that. Yeah, before Christmas.
Yeah.
This is
So,
also the sad thing about your season is a good season for you now
it
is
lagging?
finishing in the top 6. You would
I
be happy
mean,
with that.
yeah, I mean, you're not wrong,
Yeah, exactly.
but like, it's all it's all a part of the process, you know.
What's the
well,
process? What's
Arsenal, like,
Arteta actually bringing?
Well, he's already proved a bit of himself by winning the FA Cup with the
Okay.
mess he had.
I can we all agree that Arteta should get the rest of the season?
No,
at
he should definitely get the rest of the season. I don't think recycling managers
I
works
I
for
reckon he should
Chel-
get the
I-
Arsenal.
season as well.
Chelsea sacking Lampard just makes no sense because if their original intention was to get a manager for them to win, that
Exactly.
was never going to happen. Never going to
Like,
happen.
no, not at all. He's got no experience at all. At least Ollie, although
I
he's
think
a
everyone
PE
knew he was
teacher
going to play the
with
youngsters.
PE teacher with no
He
experience.
is
At least one
honestly,
I-
in Norway.
I,
Like,
I reckon Ollie literally has still had like. I reckon he's just such a bad manager, in my opinion. Like, I don't care.
Wait,
I don't
hold
think
on,
he's
mate.
necessarily a
No,
bad
no,
manager.
no,
but
he's
I'm
not
not
bad, but
sure he does anything.
I'm not convinced he's
Like-
the job. Like what? Like United's tactics is just like sit back and counter, bro. Like
no.
every
I think we've moved past that, to be honest, this season. I think we actually like hold possession now.
Yeah,
Like we were, like when we didn't necessarily have the players, but now it's kind of gotten better. We actually
Yeah.
know how to hold the ball and break them down, but our defense is worse than it's ever been. Like that goal
Yeah,
we conceded versus Sheffield was actually
Oh
embarrassing.
my gosh, bro.
Like-
That is literally like even my MPL team wouldn't like concede that. Like literally,
I know.
like we wouldn't even concede goal
I'm
like
in Div
that.
4 for my local team, and I don't think we would pull something out
Div
like
3,
that. Like,
mate.
Yeah.
I don't know who to
know.
blame for
Hey.
that one. De Gea, Shaw, Maguire.
I
I
reckon
think
it
Levy.
your
it-
whole defense didn't press. It was just
It was
completely.
It was
yeah.
still
I agreed with
walking.
Ollie.
They
They
were
were
literally
just
standing
looking.
still.
Yeah, they were looking. No one was pressing up. There's no urgency to get out the box and
was
press
actually
up
embarrassing.
and get out.
All right, I'm going to come to you boys now. What do you think of this game? How do you see it going? Predictions? Ollie, I'll start with you.
Okay. Well, before the Sheffield game, United obviously looked really good, but I think most of us would have predicted them to drop points. So in a way,
Drop points
it
to
could be.
Sheffield.
No. Eventually.
Okay, yeah, it was going
Like it was coming. It was
Yeah.
going to be like around this time.
Yeah.
So I think that might almost give you an advantage in this game that you
Really?
won't like drop points again. Whereas Arsenal are in good form, and they finally found a formation and team that I think
Yeah.
pushed them into the higher rankings in the league. So I'm gonna go
Yeah. Tell us what you think.
2-1
Oh,
United,
don't
but
say
I
it.
can see
Okay.
I can see I can see a 1-1, and
Yeah.
I think Arsenal also definitely have a better chance now than
Oh, definitely.
they
This is the
will.
problem though, because we actually versed them when they were in their worst
Yeah.
period at all, like literally fighting for relegation. And we go out there and we don't even play at all, give away the ball,
Yeah.
like
God,
disaster
And
class
also,
on disaster
before
class.
before we beat you 1-0 at Old Trafford, you guys smacked PSG, you guys smacked Leipzig 5-0.
Yep.
United
Yeah, that's
fans
what I'm
were
saying in terms
all
of
time high,
United were gonna drop points.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
But Arsenal's a bit of a bogey team for us. Like even if they're not doing well, they kind of pick up a result against us.
like
And
we came 8th last year, but we still beat you guys. So like, I
Did you
don't
do
know.
the double over them?
yeah,
Or
this
just
is the thing.
No, we
I think it was
drew
a
one
draw.
and
Yeah.
Drew
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I remember the draw actually.
What do you think, Lucas?
I don't know.
Aubameyang
Honestly,
seems to be out as well.
but
Important.
honestly, I think it's gonna be a really, really close game. Honestly, like
Yeah.
I
I
think
don't see any team pulling away.
I honestly think that like it's gonna like one tiny moment is gonna decide the
Yeah.
whole game.
Can
Like
go either way.
like Bruno could just step up, Pogba could step up, score a banger, and it could just decide the whole game in like the last minutes. I reckon like
So now you think
Arsenal
he can
could
step
get, like
up?
no. Like maybe I said maybe, but
Okay.
or like Saka could like pull out something in the bag. Like Arsenal could get a nice counter attack. Like I don't know. I reckon it's gonna be really tight, but like there's gonna be one like a couple vital moments that's gonna decide the game. Honestly, so I
I
reckon it's gonna
agree.
be like a draw or like one of them is gonna win by one goal. But I'm going
So
I
for
you're
agree.
thinking
Arsenal
a 1 or 2-1 sort of score?
2-1. I reckon Arsenal 2-1.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
It's not.
What do you
Arsenal
think,
I can see it
2-1.
Alex?
happening.
Well, here's the thing, all right. Like United's record at Emirates isn't the best. Like it's not good, but and United did just lose. Arsenal were playing really well at the moment, and honestly, I don't think we'll win, honestly, but I do feel like it's going to be a 1-1 draw, and I think
1-1 draw.
Saka's going to step up massively in this game, probably man of the match.
Might get Saka versus Greenwood. Although I don't
Maybe.
actually think Greenwood will start, to be honest. He doesn't
Yeah.
seem to
Greenwood
start in the
could
bigger
start.
games at the moment.
Yeah.
We can go into lineups.
Yep.
Do you have a lineup for Arsenal?
Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? Cedric has played left back the last 2 games because Tierney's not been in,
And he's still doubtful.
and he's
Tierney.
still doubtful. So I don't know. Arteta's literally said nothing about Tierney.
Yeah, so this is before the press conference is being recorded.
He said nothing about Smith Rowe. Said nothing about Tierney. And Sabas and Murray are definitely not playing.
Yeah.
Lineup. Leno, obviously. I think Bellerin will start. I think
Leno's
he's gonna
been
go-
pretty good this season, right?
Yeah, he's
Easily
been-
one of the best shot-stopping keepers in the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's proven himself.
Yeah. Bellerin holding obviously, and I don't think he will start Gabriel. Honestly, like he was really bad against Southampton in the FA Cup.
Best centre back
Funny
in the
that.
league not starting. Well, it's kind of like the Laporte thing,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
just
Like they've got a good partnership going on at the moment.
Yeah.
Gabriel got corona, and plus he got injured, and like as the first game back, he played terribly, and then against Southampton in that EPL, Luis played, and he was okay.
Yeah.
I think the fact that you kept 4 clean sheets without him would have put a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's just,
Yeah.
he
He
wouldn't
might
have
have
been
to wait for an
expecting that.
injury, really.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna have to wait for his opportunity again,
Yeah,
or maybe
a mistake.
play him in like the Europa League or another cup community.
He will
Shield.
make his way
Probably
back.
more his level.
No,
All
but
right, yeah.
left back. I don't know if Tini's gonna play, but I'm gonna go for Cedric.
But Tierney obviously he's
Yeah, Tini would obviously start.
If he's fit, yeah.
If he's fit. Then it's gonna be Partey, Xhaka, and I feel like Smith Rowe will be back, and it's gonna be. See, this is the thing, I don't know
Wait,
if
No
it's
chance for Odegaard?
Yeah, Odegaard.
Yeah,
bro. What
Odegaard.
about him?
He
He's
surely won't
available,
start,
but
will he?
I don't know if he's gonna start.
Might need a
against
bit of
Wolves.
time.
Like he hasn't
He's
played a
fit
single
though, isn't
game. Yeah, he's fit.
Yeah, but you can't
He's
just.
barely played any minutes.
It's a big game to throw someone in.
He hasn't played with the
And he
team
hasn't-
at
He's
all.
gonna
doesn't-
step
doesn't
up
play
in big
minutes.
occasions.
Yeah, Lucas, I feel like he will come on as a sub. Honestly, I do. But he's
Oh,
not.
get a little goal against us in injury time. I'd love to see that.
Would be,
That would be
that would
big.
blow up.
Jeez.
big. Yeah.
And then
Um,
your front three.
He would get compared to De Bruyne if he does that instantly.
Oh, of course. You know what Twitter's
Nah.
like.
Like
If someone
Arsenal
actually
fans,
does that,
You
that's
know what Twitter's like.
Mate, they've done
I
it with Smith Rowe. I can see
out
with
the
Odegaard.
window, man. Like what? You can't just.
Yeah.
Oh my god! You guys swear if I say one thing about Odegaard, one of my timeline,
He would do one.
He's the
switch
Norwegian De
ball.
Bruyne all of a sudden.
One switch ball.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do think Aubameyang will be back for some reason. I just have a gut feeling. So I'm gonna go Aubameyang, Laka, and
Arteta
Saka.
playing mind games.
Yeah, I
Because
honestly.
Abba played he did play in that charity Fortnite event literally today, so
Yeah.
surely he could play football. If he's playing Fortnite.
No, that doesn't make sense at all.
Why?
What? So
Mate,
he's playing-
he's not injured. No, I don't.
No,
Actually,
he's
that's
not
fair enough.
injured.
He's not injured. He's not
It's because
injured.
of his mum has health
Oh,
problems.
okay.
Yeah.
That's why.
I didn't realize for a second, but
Okay, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
like,
that's
he's got a
why.
leg
I
injury,
wouldn't
he can't
say
play
that if he
Fortnite.
was
Yeah,
not
okay, okay, yeah. Well, I think Aubameyang will be like it will set something in his
I
head
reckon he'll
to come
play.
back for this game. So
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
so.
But the thing is, right? Teta was talking about. I don't know if because his mum doesn't live in England. I don't think so. I think he's overseas right now, and because of the whole Corona thing, I think he is having a bit of trouble coming back right now.
Okay.
So that's the
Okay.
thing I don't know.
Well, I guess
about.
we'll see for that one.
Yeah.
And
But if not, what Pepe just
Yeah, Pepe will start left wing.
yeah
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And what? Who's
And-
up on the right and striker? Flack and Saka.
And Saka. Yeah.
okay, cool.
Laka Saka, the DT's famous words.
These three. And for United, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's pretty
So who's
straightforward.
It's just buy, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's just by, and then I mean we've got Jones who's out. That's going to be a big miss for us.
He's been great all season.
Who's gonna play
Rojo,
at the back?
haven't heard of him for a year. Yeah, so we got De Gea, best right back in the world, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, followed by the
Love
best
it.
centre back in the world, Maguire, and then we have Lindelof and Shaw. I don't think Tellers will play again. I don't think
No.
his
Is
defensive
Teller's
attributes.
good? I honestly haven't watched him
are
that
not good
much.
enough.
He's good going forward. He's like
He's
every
actually
Brazilian left
very
back,
good
honestly.
going forward. Like his crosses are very good, but he gets
Yeah.
bullied off the ball in defence, and it's not good for big games really. Like
I need a
and-
fatty like Shaw, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shaw
Like-
versus Saka. Saka will rip him, bro.
I don't know, like
100.
Shaw's being praised as the
Shaw-
best left
Shaw's
back
been-
in the
yeah,
league
Shaw's
this
been
season
good.
by our fans, but
He has been
don't
good.
know.
He has been
He-
good.
Yeah,
but
he has.
he has been
he didn't have a
playing
great
solid,
performance.
but he
couple
has his
weeks ago,
moments
can't
in the
remember.
game that lead to a goal. Like it's not actually
Yeah.
amazing all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't think.
Both United and Arsenal have those qualities at the back, honestly.
Yeah,
Very
he's
good.
getting better at going forward at least. He must have
Yeah.
lost a couple kilos, I reckon. Yeah, I don't think Matic can play again in a game like this. He's too slow, and with Pogba they very slow together. Like it's not good. So I think we'll go back to Fred and McTominay holding midfield. Bruno in at cam.
Yeah.
Pogba playing on at the left, but you know how he likes to come back and basically makes a
He
midfield.
won't be a defensive
Or really.
pivot, as one of our friends would
Well,
say.
one of our good friends, Max, he likes to call it defensive pivot.
Next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially-
And then Rashford on the right, which really just isn't his best position, but it's kind of
Yeah.
what we have to work with. Pogba or Rashford, they could be on either side. Not really sure yet. And definitely Cavani starting up top because I don't know, Martial, I'm not sure what's going on with this season because
He almost needs to lose his spot in the starting lineup.
yeah, I
to-
think he needs a
come
bit of
back.
motivation. Like
Who? Wait. Did Martial start for Sheffield?
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't have the worst performance, but he just isn't influencing the game at the moment. And
Goldbridge gave him a 1 out of 10.
sorry?
Goldbridge gave him a 1 out of 10 against Sheffield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Well,
Goldbridge is.
he actually wasn't that bad, but it's Goldbridge. So, but yeah, like when has been getting 1-on-1s, like he's just been missing them. And it's just hasn't been ice cold.
So,
like
so with United's lineup, it's obviously a 4-3-3 with
yeah,
number 10. But
4-2-1-3.
in game, does it turn into what, like a 4?
it's more. It kind of turns into a bit of a midfield diamond. So you have like the three midfields, like McTominay, Fred, and Pogba, and then Bruno, and then kind of Rashford and Cavani up top. That's kind of what it looks like.
Okay.
When
So
Pogba drops back.
Top.
But yeah, Pogba does play well off the left, but he won't stay on the touchline. Or anything
So
like
are
that.
you expecting a big game from Bruno?
Well, this is the thing. It's hard to say because I feel like he actually goes for goals and assists. Sometimes I feel like he's not trying to actually just play the game, get the right passes. I feel like he's, going for the assists. And I mean, that's just a recent thing. Like, I feel like his performance have definitely dropped off. So I don't know. I feel like if he wants to kind of get going again, this is the game to do it. Get everyone back on his side. Get these viewers to stop hating on him.
Alex and Seb, if you had to put it down on one player to have a big performance, I think Alex, you said something about Xhaka. Would you back that?
Saka.
Oh, Saka.
Oh,
yeah.
Saka.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure about that.
I mean, to be fair, if Xhaka plays well, then that is big.
He can have a good game for sure.
Yeah, he can have a good game, but like.
But you think it's down on Saka? If Saka performs, Arsenal have a really good chance in this game.
Yeah, honestly, if Saka steps up, bro, he can tear up anyone in the Premier League, like no doubt.
Yeah, I'd be worried about him at the moment versus Shaw. Like for us, I think it's
any fullback. I reckon he can just rip them no matter what because he's really good on his right as well. Like he is. He's I think first Europa League goal. He scored a long shot outside the box with his right foot with his first touch.
Yeah. Saka's been dangerous, honestly. Just so much like consistency for a player who just gets put in any position and he'll do a job. It just seems like he wants to. He has a drive that some of the other youngsters in the Premier League just don't have.
And
that's the sign of a top quality player.
He finally found his position on the right. When he kicked Pepe out, I'm so happy about that because.
And William, but that wasn't hard.
People don't actually talk about Pepe enough because he was 72 million.
Yeah, I agree.
He sits on the bench, or when he does play, he has.
He scored last week.
Yeah, I know he did, but he hasn't done enough.
How can you be a senior player at the club and look at people like Saka and Smith Rowe taking your place, and you're like,
this is what happens with players who come from League One. Like you even have Lacazette, he's never reached his potential. Like I don't know, it's just different levels.
I don't want to sign any more League One players. Like after what happened, I just got sick of it. With Lacazette, I'm sick of it.
Who's actually done
with
well?
Mbappe, like.
Yeah. If Mbappe comes to the Prem, I'm sorry, he's not going to do well. I just know it.
I hope he does, but like
I think he will, but it just won't be.
He's
obviously
Liverpool heavily, but I just reckon he's not going to do well. He's not going to.
I don't think he'll be.
Real Madrid.
I don't think he's going to be the levels of like people saying he's generational. He's going to be like the next
no way
level of Messi and Ronaldo. Or...
Like, where did Gabriel come from? Was that not Ligue 1 as well?
Yeah,
Lille. Okay, yeah.
How many Ligue 1 players have we signed? We signed all that from La Liga.
And, we got Mendy, Bernardo Silva. From
Bernardo
Silva. That's Monaco. Monaco just had all of the good players.
Like Fabinho's
team is ridiculous.
Yeah, that team.
You got Martial, a year or two before?
Yeah, it's no surprise they went so well in the
Golden Boy award. He won the Golden Boy award and United signed him. Like that was a good sign.
Yeah, 6 years ago, and here we are. 2 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah,
I think the game, our big game player is always going to be Rashford. To be honest, he seems to be the one who most steps up in the big games. Like, I think we kind of rely on him as an outlet. Like,
it seems
but if Pogba has a good game, then usually the whole team does really. Like, I think if one of them two get going.
I honestly reckon it'll be Fernandes and Lacazette who scores for 1-1.
Well, I could. Yeah,
Saka
I
will
mean,
be-
reckon United will get a penalty or this
Yeah,
game?
I'd love that. Give me a 1-0 win.
I reckon
Penalty.
it'll be
That'll hurt everyone.
either like on the
That's
edge
what
of
we
the
wanna
box,
see.
first time finish from Bruno, or just a long shot from Bruno. I reckon it'll be 1-1.
He loves a good long shot, to be fair.
Just like if Bruno doesn't step up this game, I'm gonna be questioning heavy.
Oh, I don't want to see it. I don't like
he
this. Is what I.
he has not had great performances. Not even
Like, okay,
the
all I'm
same
saying,
stats
against
the
the-
last couple of
The
games.
big games, the big games against the big teams. The only time I've really seen him step up is against Liverpool. That game that just happened recently. Like that's like one of the only times he's proper stepped up his team.
If this
Oh,
kid
this
wants to
is-
say he scored a penalty against what fucking
Like
Spurs,
I
and
know
he lost
when
6-1.
his first Manchester derby he got an assist. I remember for Martial and stuff. But like
Oh, yeah, the little chip.
against
freak.
This is what
Arsenal
I
this
said.
season, I
What
wish
do
that
you
game
have to
was
say to that?
he was a ghosting. Like he against Leipzig, like I know he got a penalty and he got a corner assist, but besides that, he was a dead thing. Dead
Oh,
And that was
team.
when you were already down 3-0 as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
what do you
He
say
loves
to
his stats when the game is almost done
100%. I
against Spurs, you know.
Well, I'm leaving the group chat if we lose this game or if Bruno drops a 4 out of 10 performance. I'm done, and you guys won't see me again.
You're gonna see me post on Twitter hella if we win.
I know
Yeah.
I'm logging off social media. That'll be me done.
So,
So yeah,
United,
I haven't
how
actually
do you
said.
think you play?
I
How
just
do you
want to
think
say.
you guys play this?
Well, I think because we're going to switch back to that 4-2-3-1. Sorry, the diamond formation. I don't think we're going to kind of go all out. I think it's going to be pretty cagey, to be honest. Like, I can't really see us going for it because we always concede early, and there's a bigger threat of that in the bigger games. So, I don't know. It's definitely not going to be high scoring like that Liverpool game the other day. I think we didn't care as much about that game, so we kind of went for it.
I can see Ole's face now. You know, he's just anxious when the game just starts and he's just sitting back and he's like, I feel like he's so hopeful for a manager and he doesn't actually know what's gonna happen. Like how his team's gonna
I
perform.
agree, Ollie.
That's what
Oh,
I would
God.
say about Ole. That's he
Well,
just doesn't. It's a guessing game, mate.
But
Yeah.
the thing about Arsenal is like you say United concede early a lot. Like we have not scored early like at all this season. Basically,
Yeah.
all goals have come in like the second
Mate,
half.
we break all those records though. Sheffield scored 2 against us. We're the only team they've done that against this season.
And the only reason, you know what, I'd actually back us to win this game, honestly, just because we're like United's bogey team. The thing is, right, United's away record is so good this season. They haven't lost in a year away. And that's the only reason why I don't think we're going to win. That's the only reason why I think it's going to be a draw, because of United's away record.
It's a tough one
Alex,
to call.
if you lose this game, does your form just drop off completely, or do you think you'll bring it back up again? Because it seems like with Arsenal, it seems like it's just, you know,
Up and
It
down.
really
Bit of
depends
form,
on
yeah.
performance rather than the result. If you're talking about how we're going to go run on game of forms, because like if we have a bad performance, like we just drop. Like our players are
Confidence
so
levels gone.
But like if we lose and it's like a good game, we create a lot of chances and stuff. I don't think our form will be that bad, honestly. But I just feel like it's based on the performance heavily, honestly.
I mean,
agree.
overall, you definitely will at least never, hopefully, for your sake, reach the standard you're at a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Yeah,
And
I think this
honestly, like-
game's going to be decided by 1 goal, definitely, like Ollie said.
yeah.
I reckon, I actually do think 1-1. I don't like saying that. Usually always go, I mean, I'd say 2-1 win, but I think 1-1
I'm
seems
saying-
pretty
I'm saying
likely, to be
2-1.
honest. We'll keep that unbeaten
back.
away record.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just have a feeling like Alba, Saka, one of the big presences will like step up.
Aubameyang has scored 3 and 4 against United.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he
So-
does pretty well. So, what about Man City Sheffield? What do we think? Can Sheffield take one away from both the Manchester teams, or
I can't see it happening. Like I don't think
Yeah.
like they'll even have confidence in terms of like we just beat a big team. Like there is a like small teams in the Premier League will struggle much more against a team like City because they just can't like get the
City
ball
dominate the
and
ball way too
play
well.
their game. They can't play
City
their game.
have 80% of possession against these type of teams?
That's
But-
right.
the thing is, last game
It
when we hit
happens.
them
It
1-0,
happens.
we had they just sat back. They literally sat 11 players inside the penalty
Yeah.
box. And it was so we did get chances, but we didn't score them. Luckily, thank God, Walker just
Oh yeah.
scored and
with the
scored a
banger.
wonder long shot out of nowhere. But
That's the way you guys win those type of games, with a crazy
Yeah.
long shot or just a freak goal.
Company against Leicester. That's just one of the most
Yeah,
iconic
and, like,
goals.
I don't know. We have to just attack well, and we've been attacking really well lately because that was a problem at the start of the
5
season.
goals. Yeah. I think
Yeah, this is the
Torres is
problem.
out. I think
Perez is
Torres.
out.
Ferran's
Bourne's
out. I'm
but-
pretty sure. De Bruyne is out. Obviously. Who else is out? Is Walker out? I think so.
I'm not sure. Honestly.
I
Walker,
don't
like, I
honestly
mean,
with you guys. I feel like it
it
doesn't
doesn't
even matter
matter.
when you
It
miss your
shouldn't
big
matter.
plays. Your
And
team plays
if
the
we
same
win,
way.
if we win and United drop points, that is big for us because we don't have De Bruyne. Except I'm worried slightly that we could get complacent, but with a manager like Pep, that just
No,
you become complacent, you miss your spot.
I
you
just
lose your
reckon
spot.
Stones Diaz like will just keep us in place. Honestly, like
I
they
think
Yeah.
just give such a confidence to our team. Like they have an aura of like confidence that they, especially Diaz. He has
They're both what
presence.
23, 20,
Yeah. No,
25.
I didn't
Stones is
realize how young
26.
Diaz was.
Stones is
Yeah.
20. Diaz is 23. Like he's 3 years younger.
I
And
thought Stones was 25. Well,
Diaz just has
both
like
of
this
them
presence of a god. literally.
both of them can be like the captain of Manchester.
it's
City.
crazy
Like,
what
they're
he's
both-
come in and done, and
I feel like
Yeah.
instantly
with-
become world class. Really, like it's such a
yeah,
good signing
he's had
for
the
you guys.
same type of effect as Van Dijk.
Like,
Maybe.
I would
Yeah.
say 100%.
I mean,
now he
I
has.
would accept. I don't want to be. You know,
And even
I
like
was-
Laporte, like if they actually began to play with each other, like say Stones was out,
Yeah.
that would be an insane
we're
partnership.
fine. Yeah,
But like you guys,
I feel really bad for Laporte. I love
so
him
do I, because
he's
yeah.
one of my favorite City players. Like the whole squad, he's my favorite. The things he's done for us these past few years, he's been so good for
it's not a
us.
bad
He-
option
he's
to
not-
have. Having
He's not a bench player though. Like
yeah,
he just can't
yeah,
be on
he's
the
not.
bench.
He
I
would
don't know
start
how
for
we're
any
gonna
top
do
16.
it.
He would start for any top 6
Yeah.
team, 100%.
Yeah,
no
I don't
doubt.
know how you're going to keep him satisfied, honestly.
no,
He-
I
I
don't think
I
if
don't
it
know, but he
stays like
doesn't-
this to the end
He
of the
sort of
season,
seems
he'll go.
alright. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
seems
seems
alright from what
alright.
I've seen.
That also is a huge risk because, like who knows if John Stones can keep this consistency
but-
year in year out.
This is
Yeah,
the
I
thing,
agree with
there
that.
are so many games throughout the year. There are so
Yeah,
many
exactly.
games.
I know,
Like
but
we play the Champions
Laporte won't struggle to find
He'll
minutes
be
in other
starter though,
competitions.
100%. Even if it's all those games, he want to be a starter, no doubt.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think what he's saying it himself, like Stones and Diaz have not stepped a foot
I-
wrong. Like
I can
he,
tell though.
you know,
When Laporte plays, he's definitely lost confidence. I can tell. Like
it was
he's
a
made
Spurs
a
game for sure.
few mistakes. Like after like the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup he's played, I can tell he's not the same anymore. Really.
I mean, he scored against us in the cup.
yeah, but the
Yeah.
goal you guys scored, it was sort of his fault.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the thing, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty big weekend for the title. Like if
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Man City like win against Sheffield, United
I
drop
reckon
points. City are already favourites, but if that happens, then it's kind of theirs to lose. Really,
Then what is
Liverpool.
that? That's what's
That'll
that
be
gonna
a 7-point
a
gap
4-point gap with a
With a-
4-point
well,
gap
yeah,
but with a game
with a
in
game
hand,
in
yeah.
hand, which City will likely
Which,
win. And then
who do we have? Burnley. Is it?
Liverpool can
Sheffield.
come back, but they're falling behind like already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they'll have a
That
7-point
that
gap if
performance
City
from
win.
Tottenham puts a bit of
Tottenham was shocking.
bit-
bro.
Yeah,
it's a
It was
bit
shocking.
yeah, they
yeah.
looked really good to be honest. But City aren't going to drop many points with that defense. Like they might draw some games, but they don't concede 2 goals anymore. Like,
it's just
Yeah, we don't.
you know what the problem is after I think I could be wrong, but we have Burnley. Do we Fulham, right? We have Burnley or Fulham and Burnley, I think it is. But then we have I think Arsenal.
yeah, you have
Liverpool.
Burnley and then Liverpool after Sheffield.
Okay, yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then straight after Liverpool, we have Arsenal and like
And
Chelsea
Spurs.
or something. We have Arsenal and Spurs.
Yeah,
Back to
that
back.
week
have-
is going to
De
decide
Bruyne-
everything.
De Bruyne might not be back for one of those games. He might be back for none.
Yeah,
So
so that is
that-
a very big
That
miss.
is concerning.
I
That
don't
is
know
what-
how you guys are doing
I'm
it
worried
without
about.
a out and out striker because
Yeah,
Jesus
I
hasn't
know.
been
Bro, we
around.
aren't.
Jesus
And
is,
We aren't.
he's
Well,
But you're
honestly,
doing it,
one
like-
word, why?
I mean, yeah.
honestly, Bernardo Silva and Gundogan are the reason we're scoring so many
I mean,
goals.
even De
And
Bruyne when he was playing
Foden.
centre forward as well.
Yeah,
he
Foden has been
He was alright.
really
Yeah.
good. Gundogan has been best form of his life. Bernardo's playing really well again. He's like one of those players that goes under the radar that you don't really notice. But
All of our
he
players
does a
do,
lot.
though. All of our
He
players
does
do.
so much. Like he
I
doesn't
feel
get the
like
stats.
the bar for him is so high already. So like,
Yeah.
For who?
Bernardo, because of
Okay,
just,
that's true. Yeah, his first.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait,
Like,
we
everyone knows his quality.
bro, no, wait. After Burnley, we have Liverpool, Spurs, Arsenal, West Ham, and United.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's like the top 6, basically. We're versing
Except
it at
Arsenal.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
West Ham are actually up there this season.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
fourth,
Which
right.
I just want to say, at the beginning of the season, they had so many problems with the board, with the players not wanting to play or whatever it was. I'm pretty sure a lot of us had them in relegation zone.
It was looking
Like,
like first few games like a shambles of a season. Another one where they're fighting to stay in.
I almost wanted them to go down, to be honest.
Oh, I'd be
Seb,
happy to see them go down for sure.
It'd be very funny.
Seb, I have
Yeah.
a question for you.
Yeah.
Your next games are after Arsenal are Southampton, Everton, and West Brom.
jeez.
How many points? do you think-
Everton.
Yeah, I think
many-
these are just as tough for us. Like,
And
How many
Southampton,
points do you
man.
reckon you're gonna
But-
get out of us?
I see a
Southampton,
draw
and Everton?
against Everton. I don't know why.
I'm just saying,
yeah, I think 6. I think we'll beat Southampton and West Brom. And I feel like we'll lose to one of them. I think like this just the way we're playing. We're not scoring enough goals at the moment, and I don't know. We just
mean,
look
this
frail at the
game-
back. It doesn't look
No, but
amazing.
Everton were like second or first, and United were like just climbing up the ladder, and they went out and destroyed them. I remember watching United versus Everton last time.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did play really well. versus
United
them.
just got out the bag, and Everton were in the best form. And
But
United
at
destroyed-
home, we're not performing. Like Southampton and Everton is at home, and we just don't seem to pick up the pace. We kind of just wait for them to score, or like wait for a big moment to happen, and then we'll start playing and countering and wake up. And sometimes it's just too late. Like,
So
Yeah.
do you
So
think the
it's gonna be
league
tough.
is just cities to lose now?
yeah, like
Honestly,
it was fun
yes.
while it lasted, but I'm pretty sure this is it's gonna be
I
cities. to be
You
honest.
guys seen as an underdog is probably better. For
Yeah,
you,
and we
honestly.
always were the underdog, even when we were top of the league. Like,
I'm just so happy to. I'm not seeing any more screenshots or
Yeah.
like just there's
Well-
nothing there. Like I just even with your game in like when we had a game in
Can-
hand,
guys,
like when you
guys,
won
Yeah.
it,
Can we
bad
please,
fans would
can
regard
we
that as
please
first.
get Trey and Rizzy on here somehow?
oh wow, big feature. Yeah,
That would be amazing. And Pog Senior. I'd
Pog
love
Senior,
What about that
For sure.
Ferguson guy? I hate him. He blocked me, I think.
Relevant now. He sucks.
Oh,
Ferguson.
he blocked me. Here's a
And
picture
then
from
obviously
last
we got to
year.
get DT in the dog
Yeah,
lobby.
that's the end goal.
That's
DT.
the-
Our
that-
boy Alex over here aspires to be DT, so we need to
we
get him
saw
on
United
here.
stand when me and Seb travelled to Manchester.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just before the
That was a
pandemic.
Yeah.
But,
That was a
Um,
Wolves game. Bruno's debut.
yeah.
Yeah, another 0-0. So I've been to Old Trafford 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, I've been
times and
to
had
Etihad once.
2 0-0s.
Actually, no, I haven't.
Crazy.
It was
Actually,
at
no, I've
Spurs
been there-
Stadium and we lost.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
lost.
that's true. You lost. What was it? 2-0.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Gundogan missed
Gundogan
missed
missed
a penalty. And we lost 2-0 to
Yeah.
them last time we versed them in the Prem this season as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was a Porte's bad game, which
It's
got him
just-
dropped.
Honestly, like United, they just don't have the defense to win a title. Like it's
No.
what for Alex Ferguson
They
said.
Not
really
yet.
don't.
But
Yeah.
I've heard rumors
When-
in the last few days we're going to sign, or we could be signing. I don't know how to say his name.
Upamecano.
Upamecano at the end of the season because he has like a
Bro,
40
That
million.
Arsenal fans would not
His
be happy
release
with that.
clause in the summer is like 37 mil.
Yeah,
Something-
exactly. It's so cheap.
Arsenal been linked with him for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I-
So whoever
I know-
gets him is getting a bargain, really.
But the thing is, he signed. It's when we were linked with him, and then he signed a contract, and then the things just died. Like after he signed his contract.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who do you guys want, and who do you think you guys will sign in the summer for both City and United?
Ooh.
We need something going forward.
We
That's
need
obvious.
a striker.
You need a striker.
striker.
We need a
Obviously, my dream signing would be Haaland, but I
Mine
don't
would be
think that's
mine would be
possible right now.
Kane. Mine would be Kane or Haaland. Kane or
Yeah.
Haaland would be Kane.
Yeah.
Just Premier League proven. He will 100% do well for us.
I don't know what he's doing with his career because
Neither.
He's
he's
wasting
getting
his
older.
career.
He should have moved to a bigger club by now. He's
He's
like
never
a
won a
proven
trophy.
striker.
I mean,
It's
Yeah.
like
almost
Walker. It's like Carl Walker
Yeah.
won nothing at Spurs. Literally won nothing.
As soon as he goes to
Pep
City,
Guardiola,
trophies.
He wins everything. Not everything, but you know what I mean. Like,
But there's got to be clubs calling for Kane. Like, I don't know why
What
he's
about-
staying.
I think he's too expensive because of Corona,
so-
right?
we're linked to fucking Diego Costa, right?
We are.
I'd be good
Yeah,
for a
haven't you
sub,
seen that?
in my
No.
opinion.
I mean, I don't want him in the club. I just think he causes problems. We've seen that.
Yeah.
You know, and I've just seen now that we're linked to Dzeko, so Dzeko back to
Oh,
City.
Apparently he's
But
into-
you know, who- I've got one that hasn't been brought up yet. What about Martinez from Inter?
Lucas.
I
Oh,
said
yeah.
I've said
Oh, you
that.
have? You
But-
have? Okay.
I wanted him so
is he
bad.
not more of a
You
winger though?
reckon?
He-
I
Like,
think
I know
he's
he
only
plays
been
up top,
turned
but
into a
he's-
winger because of Lukaku.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
they used to play
he's-
both of them
he's
up
played
top
a
as
lot
well.
of games as
That's
a striker.
true.
With,
And he's-
definitely a striker easily, no doubt.
He's kind of
Yeah.
like what you had with Aguero. Like, he's very agile and quick.
He
you know?
is, he is. And I
I-
mean, even if we're playing a winger at striker, we've literally been doing that. Like we have had
Yeah,
Ferran
it actually
Torres there,
works.
who looks like he knows what he's doing at least in that position, but just hasn't
Yeah,
been able to
Ferran
get on the
as
score
well.
sheet. He's
Yeah.
makes good runs, and he doesn't look lost like when we put other people up there.
yeah, like Jesus.
Bernardo
looks lost
Silva,
sometimes and no
Jesus
mistake.
just he doesn't want to score. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, dead set. It makes me so angry. He's 1-on-1 for the goal. I'm looking around for a pass.
He's never been that
sometimes we do
clinical
that.
though.
Like you're a striker.
He was,
Like-
but with offside goal, Seb.
Like,
Like-
he loves a good tap in. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he
No, but, like,
scored some good goals.
he has stepped up in some games, like against
he
Real
gets so
Madrid,
many
like, for
chances. That's the
example.
thing, though.
He stepped up in then. He stepped
He
up
scored a
against, like,
fucking
Liverpool
banger in
semi-
one in a cup game. I can't remember who it was against.
Yeah, like
where he
Liverpool,
scored
he
2
scored
goals.
against a
That
very
was
good
fucking
goal.
so good.
Yeah.
It was like a no angle, just smacked it like near
I
post.
just feel like he's too inconsistent for us, and we need an all-in-out striker who's gonna like just get the goals. Like you have Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah,
How are you not gonna get goals?
Yeah,
With
that's the
Kevin.
thing.
our top scorer in the Premier League is Gundogan,
Gundogan.
and then what? No, not Foden. It's Sterling,
Sterling.
And
yeah,
then Mahrez and Foden. Like there's no striker.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Well, you haven't had
that's
Aguero all
embarrassing
season, though.
conceded, bro.
I think
he's-
Aguero's
but
time at
he's-
City might be up, unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he might not get that record.
Yeah, that's true. But do you guys reckon Martinez can be that guy though?
Yes.
No, but I think
Hard
he
to say.
could. I think he could be, but I think Haaland and Kane are obviously.
If you get
I-
Haaland,
I-
that's a
Haaland
ridiculous
is just.
signing.
If you gotta get Haaland or Kane, or especially Haaland, it's wraps.
I'd take Haaland
Yeah.
over Mbappe.
Same.
I would as well,
I would as well.
Bro,
In the
he's-
yep, I would as
He's
well.
so clinical. Doesn't he have the best conversion rate?
Yeah,
in
no,
the
best
world?
conversion rate in the world. Like, if you watch him
Like-
play, he's just so
and then-
dominant.
And
It's
then you think,
ridiculous.
oh, he's a big striker. He's a hold up striker.
Well,
Then you see him run, and he's faster than every fucking player in the
Yeah.
Bundesliga.
He'll
like-
bully everyone off the ball as well. He can
He's
dribble
not-
really
he
well
can-
as well.
Yeah, he's a freak. He's a freak
He's got
athlete.
he's got everything. I reckon. Like he's actually got everything.
Like
Yeah.
like I mean, I can't see him flopping.
Failing,
Like
yeah.
as a bare minimum, you know.
I can't
then-
see him failing either.
If you guys get him, then we need to at least get Sancho. I don't know if he'd be the best option we can get, but our right side is
I
seriously
don't rate
lacking.
Sancho. I don't
I
actually
do.
don't care if you get Sancho. I don't care.
I just hope
Well,
he fails.
I would.
I
I mean,
yeah,
if he did well, that would be pretty sad for you guys, considering you let him go
Yeah.
for that cheap.
But
I don't know.
I mean,
I think
we
he
didn't have
ha-
an option.
We let
didn't
him
have
go
a
for
choice.
He's
nothing.
going to improve
basically.
us, 100%,
Sancho
He didn't have a
is
choice.
really
He
good.
wanted to leave, and he.
because he
I
wasn't
mean, to
getting
be fair,
game time.
yeah, I know, because we had Sane and Sterling. He was never going to get game time.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
to be fair, he's actually done well with his career. Fucking what's it? Brahim Diaz moved to Real Madrid. Awful.
Who is he?
He's to be fair, he's at AC Milan now, and
What
he's,
about Eric
he's
Garcia?
started.
Yeah,
He-
he's gone
I
out the
fuck him
window.
off. I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care.
No,
He's
he
You
gone.
know,
was
it
That's a weird
he
one,
was-
though.
at the first
Why-
season, like the first
That
season,
Barca
but
want him back.
but like now that like ever since he's been linked with Barca, he's been awful, and like
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
doesn't matter. We have
Complacency.
Stones.
He doesn't
He
want to
knows
play.
he's going.
Yeah, he
Alex,
But
what
the
about
whole
you?
problem is he wanted to play, and now he doesn't want
What
to play.
transfers?
Who are you looking to sign? No one
What
can be signed
positions
now in
need-
January, but in the summer,
Okay, obviously a permanent attacking midfielder, like a senior player. Like Smith Rowe, don't get me wrong, I love him. He's done so well. But
he's
like,
more for the future.
You can't put that much
much of a
fucking
risk.
yeah, exactly.
Risk.
a lot of weight on his shoulders already.
Too much weight.
Yeah.
It's just like we need a senior player who can create, who can score, who can make late runs, everything.
Yeah, you're right.
And that could also
and
like push
also-
Smith Rowe to like
Need a
do
right
better.
back, 100%,
Yep. Like all I want is just
I don't
like,
think he'll get a right
and a
back.
left wing.
a right back and a centre back maybe, but we won't get a centre back in the summer. But
Left
I
wing,
want a
I'd
right
say.
back.
Aubameyang
What centre
can't
backs are
play
available?
left wing. It's like
This is the thing,
stupid.
like Aubameyang plays left wing, and the thing is, like Lacazette like had a decent season, so like
No,
every
it's time to go.
Arsenal fan wanted him out before, but then he had a decent season.
He
and now
has
it's
a
just like,
couple good goals, and then no,
He has a.
he's got to go.
I think Arsenal, like right now, a lot of players are fighting hard, and that's just what you want to see because you've seen Aubameyang like sort of looking a bit off. You've seen Lacazette look off. You've seen half your Jacques obviously just looks off 90% of the time, but it seems that your team right now has more, a bit more fight and a bit more urgency when they play.
yeah,
like,
And the young guns are a big reason for that.
I can't
yeah.
believe Saka has actually done
Yeah.
this much for your
Best
team.
thing for
Saka
Arsenal
is-
this
it's not
season,
even.
though.
It's not even him. It's not even.
Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
we'll talk about Saka and Greenwood like comparison. Except right now, it's not even fair.
all I'm saying is that like
but-
Saka is like I would put him on par with Foden now.
I'd put him in.
would.
I would put it. I'd
no
I'd
doubt.
put him in the same bracket, but I don't think.
As
he's-
who?
Yeah, I would put him in the same
Foden
bracket,
hasn't
but I
got-
still reckon
But
Foden. is
Foden
better.
has more tricks, and he's like. I mean, Foden's just a more complete
Foden
player.
has
in my opinion,
100
in my
caps
opinion.
for City already, and he's 20.
Yeah,
100
he's doing
games.
really well. Like,
Saka's
like-
19, bro. Don't get twisted.
Yeah, I know, but like he's like
So is
Rashford,
Greenwood.
played
Twisted, bro.
so many games
Don't get
at
it
a
twisted.
young age.
I mean, okay.
Greenwood
Should we
is
talk
key.
about all three of them now and their strengths?
yeah, and then we'll wrap it
So-
up.
Yeah.
The one thing about like Saka is and Foden, they have a consistency level and overall they don't really have bad performances over Greenwood, in my opinion. I think Greenwood, what I've seen him with his finishing on both feet is outrageous, and
Yeah,
when he scored like 8 goals in like 7 games or whatever in all competitions last season,
Yeah, after the
he was-
lockdown. Yeah,
he looked like a complete striker the way he was fucking finishing everything. Like,
we were
he's
playing to his
extremely
attributes, though. That's the thing, because
Yeah.
last season we were playing very counter-attacking. We're always on the break, and like he's not the fastest player, but that's the way he plays well. When he has lots of space to run and like he can
Yeah,
attack
when he
players.
runs up,
He's good with
When-
a ball at his feet.
When
as well.
teams
When
have
he's
like
isolated,
10
he's
players
on
behind
one.
the ball, and like it's just compact in the box, that's not really like his specialty.
Yeah, he's better. He's better going onto the ball than not like
Yeah.
being given the ball early.
And also, like, obviously it's the main position he's played, but he's actually a striker. Like, his position isn't right wing. So I don't think we're really yet to, like, see his potential, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I
I want
would
to
say
see
he's
him up top
the
in
best-
the cup games or...
I mean, to be fair, you can't say he's more clinical than Foden. Really, like
It's,
the
well, they're
chances
different.
for Foden. Yeah,
They're
it's different. Like
positions.
as a
Foden is
striker,
clinical, man.
yeah,
Oh,
Foden
oh.
has scored from.
Foden's not
nothing.
expected to score all the chances that Greenwood should, though.
Solskjaer said Greenwood's the best finisher at the club, though, by a country mile. That's what he said.
I wouldn't
By
even
country
doubt that.
mile.
Maybe Cavani would be better.
Cavani now for sure.
Like,
Oh yeah, well that's
like
what
with experience,
Solskjaer said
but
when about Greenwood before.
yeah, but
I mean, it was
in
probably
terms
just trying to
of
boost his confidence, honestly.
clinical,
but-
like he might be the most clinical at the club. I'd say that was Martial before, but not
No,
this
well,
season.
He used
But
to
like
look
he was
really
our top
composed
scorer
in front
last
of goal.
season, so
Yeah.
it's a weird one.
He used to look really, really composed.
Didn't he
in front of
get
goal.
Man United Player of the Year? Wasn't he
Rashford
United
did,
Player
didn't he?
of the Year?
Oh,
Where's Martial last
I actually don't remember the player of the year last
Maybe De
season.
Gea.
Well, all I'm saying
last
about like
season?
Saka though is like a big props to him because he's in a team that's just like it's terrible. Like not really like many quality players in the team, and he's had to like come up like from the mud pretty much to make a name for himself. Had to
Playing
do
left
everything.
wing back,
Had to play defense. Had to
Yeah.
play every ball over the pitch, and he's
and still from left wing back looked like one of the most influential players on the pitch.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I'm
He's
pretty
really
sure I
fought his
watched
way
it-
into the
I
team.
remember watching his first game, and I'm pretty sure he came off in like maybe came off in the 90th minute, like his first start, because he ran himself into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Alex
he
Smith,
couldn't run like after he finished.
yeah,
game,
that's
but-
right.
Yeah, that's what you need from young players, though, actually giving it a go. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could say the same with
it's-
United in
it's
terms
a
of
message to the
Greenwood and that
senior
team.
players as well.
What'd you
Sorry?
say?
It sends a message to the senior players as well.
yeah, to
It-
actually
it's
step up.
definitely
People like Willian and Pepe don't want to track back and run and do stuff for the team. It sends a message to
Willian,
them
man.
of what they need
Willian,
to do.
like, I'm sorry, that was the worst signing ever.
Yeah.
Like, Chelsea
Yeah.
fans were warning all of the Arsenal fans,
Yeah.
like, don't go
Yeah.
near him. Like, and
He
that's
had a
coming
good
from them.
season in his last year at Chelsea. He had a good season, but
Mate,
I'm
like, his highest ever Premier League goal tally is like 7. And he's
I
like
know.
played 38 games in a season or something. Like, it's around 7 or 8. Like,
As I was saying with Greenwood, is that he in a way he's had like a very poor and changing team around him when he's played, but the difference is I feel like the team is still set up where he has a position where he has like a role, whereas Saka has just had to do like
Yeah.
do anything like
yeah,
create
yeah.
anything
I don't
by
think
himself.
Greenwood gets
That's
enough
what-
service though, honestly. Like when
That's
like
true.
He
on
doesn't
like
get the
against
ball a
Liverpool.
lot.
Yeah, like did you see how clinical he was when he got that ball over the top from Rashford and he just
That
put
was
it
a
away
ridiculous ball.
first
Yeah.
time? Like
He
Is that
doesn't
when
get many
Robertson
chances
screamed
at the
at him?
moment. Like,
yeah, if
sorry.
you get service like that,
That was when Robertson yelled at him, right?
Yeah.
Understand his confidence and stuff with the
Yeah.
whole and stuff and his friend.
Yeah,
I'd put Callum Hudson-Odoi in
I
the
rate him very highly.
I think
Who-
Greenwood's
Alex
gonna
doesn't,
be
though.
Callum
I think he's
Hudson-Odoi.
average.
really.
I think
Bro,
Greenwood's.
he's good.
I reckon he's
I
good,
think-
but I reckon Greenwood's better.
Okay, that's fair, but I'm saying in terms of if you had to add one more to that list, I'm saying
Alright.
Cho.
I'm putting
Martinelli.
Martinelli.
Fuck no. Fuck
Nah,
put-
no, not
he's
played
not
enough.
next, bro.
I mean, this is coming from an Arsenal fan, so that's obvious.
I don't reckon he's played enough.
Let me say something, right?
Bro, that one goal where Kante slipped is like
oh, that
his
insane
entire
goal.
fucking.
The best
that's
goal of the
Martinelli,
season.
guys. That's him.
Talk. Don't talk. Don't get it twisted. Martinelli hit double figures last year as well as Greenwood, and that's why everyone's saying Greenwood, Martinelli, and then he got injured. That just lost everything. He had more goals in less minutes than Greenwood, and everyone's saying Greenwood was
Yeah.
his generational talent and all that. Okay, don't get
So
it
did
twisted.
Aihe Nacho, mate.
Huh?
He's not a generational talent.
Who?
Look at
Where's
that.
my-
Aihe
Martinelli
Nacho
this
had less,
season.
had more like 2 seasons, well, not 2 seasons ago, much longer than that.
Hey, but I'm just saying, this kid came from the Brazilian 4th division.
I
and
know.
look
I
at him.
yeah. I'm.
Alex,
I'm
it doesn't
putting him in
matter
the
where they
next
come from,
bracket.
bro.
I
Like,
like.
it matters if they perform on the pitch where they're at.
No,
That's all that
like he's still young. Like he's still a very good player. I just don't think he's
To be
at the
fair, I
level
thought
of
he was. I
Cho.
thought it was 20. I thought it was 20. I
Yeah,
was
he's
surprised
18.
to see that he. Yeah, I was very surprised to see that.
Yeah,
Luke,
exactly.
you
He's
know
very
that
young.
He looks. He does look like old and like he. You know. So
Just
I,
Alex, you gotta chill because his
I
time will
don't think
come. It's
none
just
of us
not right
think
now.
he's like bad. I think you just like he could
Yeah.
easily get there. But what's the point of putting that pressure on him yourself?
Exactly.
You know,
I
but-
agree with Ollie.
But to many Arsenal fans, he's already there basically.
I don't.
I just don't reckon he is on it. I know I don't watch Arsenal week in, week out, but like this hasn't
I
played
feel like
it.
when I've seen Callum Hudson-Odoi play, I think recently I've definitely watched him play more than Martinelli. I haven't seen Martinelli play at all since he's come back. I don't think. But Callum Hudson-Odoi just seems like whenever he's on the pitch, he just seems like a threat, like a huge
Yeah.
threat.
Yeah,
for
I
Chelsea.
agree.
Even when he subbed on against us and he scored, like
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got an assist against
No.
us as well. He came on and got an assist.
Yeah,
I-
he's
I-
an
but I
influential
think-
player.
I think overall Foden has a high ceiling and is already at the highest level.
Yeah, I reckon Foden
think-
has the most potential out of all of
I
them.
think Saka. This is what I could say. I feel like Saka's roof is not as high as Greenwood's, which is like I don't know.
can
that,
I
understand
agree
why
with
you
that.
say
Yeah,
that.
I just
agree.
think, yeah,
agree.
the type of player Saka is, he will. I feel like he's more likely to reach his ceiling than Greenwood.
Yeah.
And he like it's almost certain that he will unless he gets injuries or whatever happens.
I think he has a really good
Greenwood-
chance at Arsenal.
Greenwood's ability, yeah.
They
like-
good at producing their attacking talent. Like
I'm trying to think of someone I could compare Saka to like what
Greenwood
type
will
of
get his chance and he'll prove himself.
But the thing is, right,
Doesn't need to happen right away.
at a young age already, like Saka's proved like because the biggest thing about football is on why they're good is consistency, and Saka's already.
Yeah, that
proven
is true.
he can be
That's why I'm taking Saka over Greenwood.
Yeah, it's good to show that at a very young age. It's pretty impressive. All right, boys. Do you want to wrap
Burn
it up?
himself out.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
No, bro.
All right. No, thank you guys for tuning in.
Fine.
The dugout.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Follow
for
the
sure.
Twitter.
And we will
Follow
have
the
a new
Twitter.
member next episode, hopefully.
And
Guest
comment
next
comment
week.
your score prediction in the comments below down as well.
Yeah, and also let us know what you want us to talk about. Check us out on the socials.
And if we
Yeah.
want to cover more games next time. If we
Comment
wanna
what
cover
you want us
every
to talk
game
about
in the
next.
game week.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys.
All right.
Tune in next time. Bye.
Cheers.